Live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's Garland over Van Vliet. And the shot is good by Garland.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Pass to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Garland. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson in the post. Giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Edwards looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Van Vliet drives. Thompson's shot is off. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the Timberwolves with possession here after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. They grab their own miss. Houston working the ball around. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
Randall on the screen. Down low. Here's Gobert. Good D by Şengün.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Durant. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Durant's got 5 now.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Here's Edwards after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Garland up top. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. They can't stop the run with that one.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 7 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Garland. It's hauled in by Houston.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota with some changes. Here's Shepherd. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Substitution.
And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Bagley. Second chance effort. Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 5. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Rockets. Jones sets a screen. And here's Jaquez.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's Shepherd. Yet to see a basket. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Outside Jaquez. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Up top, Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Merrill. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shots blocked. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Merrill. Here's Jones. Covered by Smith. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Minnesota making a change here. Pass to Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Adams a screen. And it's Shepard missing. Timberwolves trail up by 10. Now here's Jones. Deflected! 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Back to Jaquez. Here's Tyson. He takes it in. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. And here's Shepard for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail up by 13. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Ryan, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
For 3, Randall. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Randall's got 5 now.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Durant. No stopping Katie. So good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Timberwolves trail up by 10. Here's Garland. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Off the mark there with a 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Gobert. They double Randall. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Durant, no good. Timberwolves trail up by 8. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
surveying the D. Over McDaniels. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Edwards can't hit. Houston leading by 6. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Pass to Garland. Back to Edwards. Edwards on the go. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün. Guarded by Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Durant owning the inside.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Thompson outside. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Now Bagley. Back to Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Inside, Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
In for your Rockets.
Here's Dillingham. Still no points. Takes it inside. Bagley. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Smith outside. Over Bagley. Smith no good.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
To the inside. Pass to Jaquez. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's back. Bagley. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Shot clock at 5. And here's Dillingham for the arc. Jones. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Shepard. Rebound Minnesota.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And there's the drive. Here's Bagley. And he hits it to tie the game. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Pass to Adams. Outside Reddish. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Now Bagley. Adams covering. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Shot to stop the run. Pass to Shepard. Picked by Smith. Blocked! Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
In for the Timberwolves, number 9, Jalen Clarkson.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall, defended by Eason. Randall draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. Rudy, a monster inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
The answer, Anthony Edwards.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Love the kickback pass to set up the rim runner.
That is a great decision on the break. That's not a pass that every player would see.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Şengün's got his second basket.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And the shot's good.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Screen by Eason. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Garland. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Edwards.
Oh,
unreal!
that's
That's what they they came for.
Wow.
The Rockets call.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, known as one of the game's best defenders, Gobert's size and length makes him so valuable to this team.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Durant inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Bagley sets a screen to the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
Okogie on the wing. He's scoreless. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Garland. On the wing, Jones. Here's Dillingham. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Reddish. Sinks that one from the post.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Garland. Pass to Jones. Garland feeling it out a bit. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Shepard on the take. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Bagley. Here's Okogie. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Bagley down low. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach. but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Down low. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Okogie. Lays it up and banks it in. Okogie's got his second basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Rockets trail by 5. They swipe it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he lays it in on the break. Dillingham's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. Reddish. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pick by Smith. To the paint. Here's Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. They've got numbers. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside Reddish. Drives to the hoop. Randall pulls down the board. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's the ball for your Rockford. Get out and hold the court in your Rock. Where you section. So make some noise. How about another big hand for your Rockford?
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall on the screen. Here's Merrill. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Minnesota. They lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Merrill outside. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. The open shot by Thompson. And it's Merrill who clears it away. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And Minnesota making a change here. Stolen by VanVleet. For the finish. What a throwdown from KD.
Nice find by Thompson. Good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Randall on the screen. It's Edwards with a drive. Şengün with a steal. 3 on 3. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul. On the floor for your Rockets.
Outside Durant to take the lead, and he knocks the jumper down. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
And it's Garland on the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Şengün. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's Van Vliet. The layup misses. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Garland. Pass to Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Şengün.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half. Consistent in working himself to the line.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Randall with a steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Şengün, the open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Only one man back on D. The putback. McDaniels with a steal. The drive by Garland. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Randall on the screen. Into the lane. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. The Rockets trail. And here's Shepard for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Garland. And he can't get that one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
It's Eason with the jam.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
It's Edwards on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 20 points for Anthony Edwards. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Now Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the board.
Outside Garland. Pass to Jaquez. 4-3. And Darius Garland, good for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Smith outside. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Houston making a change here. Here's Van Vliet.
In for your Rockets.
It's blocked by Gobert.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
Durant. Oh, a perfect jumper. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. Şengün pulls it down. And here are the Rockets now. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, he misses the layup. And it's Garland with the ball for the Timberwolves. Now McDaniels. Yes, sir!
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Van Vliet outside. Durant! The 3 is off.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Outside Edwards. Now Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Gobert. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Gobert. Oh, unanswered slam.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Here's Thompson. Screen by Durant. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Jaquez.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team is
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
for Minnesota. Anthony.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Houston. They're trailing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Durant fires! Oh, off target from downtown. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's deep. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face cut valid and she got nice lips. And a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. Feel talk TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face cut valid and she got nice lips. And that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these bands while we in. Horseman on my emblem, but it's headless. Roof gun out, we driving down to Venice.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in not so many photos that I cropped.
DNA in my jeans, yeah. Bought myself a pair of Balmain jeans, yeah. Remember when I traveled with that ball, yeah. Remember when I served on that, yeah. Mixing up that rap with Damagella. Walking past my ex, now she get jealous. Wait, hold, I had to put down on that Rari. Wait, hold, I did that V-Long like I'm Barry.
Pull up on the plug, let him know I need a. Don't ask for a. No, I'm not. If she come into the crib and she know that it's a pointing. Then pass it to my side. You try to dap me up after the show. No. You wanna, yeah, you wanna. No. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in not so many photos that I cropped.
I just ordered 2 more, now I got 3 different watches. See my haters talking, make sure that they watching. Real bosses listen, talking money when I'm talking. Ride for Ricky when I'm walking. Wildin' like I'm Stone Cold Steve in Austin. Just pass me the. I don't know how much I. This and Derek, that ain't wise. Chicken in a pot, got your girl watching my. And York, I merely rock. He can't hide it in his sock. I am not a rapper, all these other rappers soft. They hoping I fall off, but I'm at the top, I'm just a brown boy from the block.
She so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in not so many photos that I cropped.
She a savage, she recording it. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum fresh from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city. We on. Yeah, bad. Got my jeans. That one I won't put some. Yeah, I didn't let that turn me. Okay. You didn't let that turn you up. I see, alright. Every time we walking, we the ones. I like that green, but I'm in love with blue hunters. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go Panamera. On the gutter, we treat back. We make back. I know she a savage, she recording it. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum fresh from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city. You my baby, huh? You know good girls who don't come outside get cheated on. You know when we come to your city, we turn your city up. You know SI wasn't enough, we want them VVs, huh? Them ain't no VVs, huh? Girl, come outside now. I'm trying to go round for round. I'm trying to go tit for tat. I'm treating it like safety net. No strings attached. Alright, I'm outside. Where you at? Alright, I'm making my head mad. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go Panamera. On the gutter, we treat back. We make back. I know she a savage. She recording it. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum fresh from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got three white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on
we
that.
We got London on the train.
Yeah.
On the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, reading, Gucci bag. If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thug, I with me that bitch, you know me, young thug. Yeah, she shining like butter. The from Chicago, I call her Young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna agree to. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, reading, Gucci bag. I'm amigo. I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing why I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, bring back me a. Yes, I got dressed, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. I swear I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah. Now I'm like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest.
We got London on the track.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run this back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin, shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. In Cali, let my little brother, my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some, I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Someone try, open up your eyes. You must be blind if you can't see the gaping hole called reality. Wanna do it again? I'm gonna do it again. Wanna do it again? Come on, I'm gonna do it again. Hear me out. Terrified, something ain't right. Here we go. To make sure you're connected, the writing's on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall, stumble you might fall. Stumble you might fall. If you make sure you're connected, the writing's on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall, stumble you might fall.
He was out there in the city eating Western takeaways. Then he packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on. Right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made